Okay, this video is all about the nesting boxes that we just got. It's for our chickens. And the most difficult thing about this was putting it together. Okay, so I'm showing you the before, and then I'm going to show you the after. These are the instructions that came with it. It's going to look like that when it's done. And the very first thing you want to do is make sure you have all of this. And I'm going to point out the different pieces because it was confusing for me when I first got it out, okay? The roof is bright red. It's this big, long piece. That is the roof, and I've got it upside down laying on the table. And I put it up where I could put things together a lot easier because my back hurts. And so if I put it up on a table with a cloth so it doesn't scratch my table, then I can work on it, okay? So there's your roof, and I want you to go through everything, your right side panels. The panels are the ones that have these on them, and there's two of them. If I flipped it over, there's another one on the other side, okay? Then you have your middle panels. I put them right here, 1, 2, 3. Those are your middle panels, all right? And you've got your left side panel. Okay, there's right side and left side right here, okay? Next one is your front beam and your back beam. And that's right here. One's thin and one's thick. You see it? Okay. And then what's the next thing? Look on your list, number 7 is your plastic nesting box with the lids. Now these are the nesting box, and I've just laid them out like this so that you can see what we're looking at. Okay, because when you first get it, I'm used to having visuals where everything's right in front of me. And so this I'm doing it for you because that's what I look for. It does say please wear gloves for protection during installation, but I didn't need to. Okay, the nice thing about this is it comes with the screwdriver, and it's a good screwdriver. And it has this with it too. You really need 2 people to put it together. You can do it with one, but it's easier because if you put the screw in and the nut on the other side, and if you hold it on this side and then use a screwdriver, you can tighten it down really well. But here's a trick that I want to tell you is when you're putting the screws in, don't tighten them all tight as you're doing them. Do all of them, do it fairly loosely, and then go back and tighten it up. It makes it a whole lot easier, okay? And your plastic plugs, these are pretty simple. This is the legs. Do you see these legs right here? Okay, these are the legs. And where this goes, it's going to go right here in the end. You're just literally going to push it into here, just like that. Okay, I'm showing you where it goes. I'm not going to push right now because I like to do it all together. So one goes here, and you have 8 of them, and the other one goes right here on the end. Okay, now your screws, sort them out. Okay, these ones, these are for the legs, and they have a little, it's a little black thing inside, a little plastic thing, so it holds it even more securely. So set them aside. Make sure that you've got 8 screws and 8, oh, nuts, sorry. Yeah, they go together, and it holds it in here. Okay, and these ones, the smaller ones, these are for what you're going to be putting in here. That's what they're for. So once you've got it sorted and you've got it counted, you make sure you know what these are for. Now you're going to find these 2. And what these are for is if you're going to actually, instead of putting the nesting boxes on the legs out in the yard, you can actually screw them into the side of that barn or side of a building, and so it's up in the air. It's just totally up to you. Okay, so you've got everything here, and it's going to work. Now flip this page over on the back, okay? And that shows you exactly how to put it together. And do what they say. This is upside down, then you're going to take your ends and put one on that end and one on this end. Remember, you're going to know that's the ends. And then you're going to take these and they go right here. See where those are? 1, 2, 3. And so once you have that done, that's like this, okay? And then you're going to take these 2 pieces and you're going to put on the back, okay? And then you're going to take these red pieces like this, and you're going to see right here, these holes, and see on here, can you see those little plastic pieces that stick out like that? Those little plastic pieces that stick out go in these little holes. See, there's one in each side. And that's gonna make it like that, okay? And then these are so simple. When you've got the other part put together, you just literally take these and slide them in. And that's all there is to it. And you can see where you put the legs up. But like I said, you could either put it on the side of a building or you put the legs on it. But do yourself a huge favor. Make sure that you've gone through, and I'm going to back up here so you can see what's on my table. Okay? See that? You've got all the pieces. You know what it's for. You know what you're working with. You're going to follow this, and it's going to be beautiful. And I want you to look. I'm going to put a picture of what it looks like when it's all put together. Okay? It was very well put together. It was easy to follow once you do what I tell you to do. Love saying that. I'm a mom. With making sure that you have all the different pieces there. And everything you need is here. You've got your screwdriver, you've got your screws, nuts, bolts, the whole thing. It's all here. It works out really, really good. And I'm going to put a link below where you can read more about it too, and you can see what it looks like when it's finished.